Guys, you cannot make this stuff up. Folks, I promise you, when I saw this, about I just got myself together before I can even make this video. I was laughing. I said, so Triller is offering amnesty. Okay, they got a website, and you can go on there. If you illegally stream their fight, Ben Askren versus Jake Paul, you can actually go and you can go pay the $49.99 to get yourself off of their list. Okay, and I guess after a month, they're gonna go to, to these VPNs, and the VPNs, by law they said they have to actually release the IP addresses of everybody who, illegally streamed the fight. Now, there's just one problem with that. Here's a problem, Triller, okay? Oh, and Triller said if these people don't go to the Amnesty website and go pay back the $49.99 that they stole, they'll get a lawsuit of $150,000, okay? So they're going to sue them for $150,000 for, pirating pay-per-views. The one thing with that, Triller, is that, y'all got to be out of y'all damn mind. Do you think that you finna get $150,000 out of somebody who couldn't even afford to pay $50 for your damn pay-per-view? They're not gonna pay it. Just like they didn't pay the $50 for the pay-per-view, they damn sure ain't finna pay $100,000 for a lawsuit or $150,000. They ain't finna pay that. It's just not gonna happen. See, here's the thing with Triller, man, and all the pay-per-view models. Here's the thing, okay? The reason why people are stealing or streaming pay-per-views is because we're in the middle still of a pandemic. The pandemic is real. People don't have that kind of money right now to be spending. People don't have it. And people, more than likely, they're not going to spend $50, $60, $70 on a pay-per-view. People are not going to do that. So guess what they're going to do? They're going to stream it. They're going to stream it. And see, here's the thing that is laughable. Like, okay, so you're going to get the VPNs to release the IP addresses. The streamers have been one step ahead of these companies. The people that's, hosting these streaming sites, they've been one step ahead. These people, they've been so far ahead of the pay-per-view. And it's like, have y'all noticed, if you ever stream the fight, the quality of the streams are becoming better and better. They're becoming better and better. These streams, they're well hidden. And see, what the streamers or the people who create these streaming sites, what they're going to do is that they're going to make these things, it's going to block the IP addresses. Because, see, streamers, they make money, not you watching the fights. Because the streamers, they can't sell the fight to you. Okay, they can't sell it to you because you're coming there because you want to watch for free. The streamers make their money on the ads, okay? There are a lot of ads on streaming sites. So when you go there and watch those ads, the streamers, that's how they make their money. They per se don't make money on the actual content. They don't make any money on it. Okay, when you click on the ads or when the ads pop up on your screen, because when you deal with a streaming site, you got to deal with all these pop-up ads and all this other mess. Well, that's how they make their money. Okay, and the longer the ads play on your screen, the more money that they make. And these guys, they make it. They make the money. The only thing is, though, you got to display something that's going to make people watch it for a long time. Well, that's where these streams come in. These streaming sites, man, they're getting smart. They're getting very smart. And they're going to stay one step ahead of people like Triller. Triller knew in the game. You can try to lawsuit everybody who streamed the fight, but you ain't getting that money. I think there's a money grab. I think Triller, they trying to, really recoup some of that money that they lost. But unfortunately for Triller, it's not going to happen, man. It's not going to happen. Streaming is a big business. And you're never going to completely put all these guys out of business. And then definitely going after people. See, here's the thing too, man. Here's the thing. See, Triller, and anybody doing the pay-per-view model, they just don't get it. They don't understand. The problem is, man, is that the pay-per-views, they're too expensive. $50 is too expensive. See, let's say if you get 1 million pay-per-views at $50, well, that's $50 million, right? You say, hey, that's pretty good. But what about if they cut the pay-per-views in half, like the cost? So we do 1 million pay-per-views, that's 25 million. And you're thinking to yourself, well, man, that's not as good. That's half of my revenue. Well, do you think that a person would pay $50 or $25 for a pay-per-view? See, they're saying that, maybe some 6 million people illegally stream the fight. What if you can even get 2 million of those people to buy pay-per-view at $25? What if? What if you can get 2 million more additional people? So, Hey, would you rather have 3 million pay-per-views at $25 a pop to make $75 million? Or would you rather have 1 million pay-per-views and that's all you're going to get at $50 for $50 million? The math adds up. Now, I know you're thinking, well, if they just pay the whole 50, they can have $150 million, which is true. But the problem is the pay-per-views are too expensive and people are not going to buy. And Triller, if they put a lawsuit on somebody's front door, they're going to look at that, they're going to laugh at it. Because number one, you have to actually prove that that person that you're trying to sue, okay, or at that address, you have to prove that that's the actual person that actually stole the content. You know how hard that is? There's no cameras. Okay, you don't know. It could have been anybody. It could have been a little kid in the household watching that stuff, and you go and you try to figure out who did it. You just know that somebody in this house may have stole the content. And, Triller, they're not going to get anywhere. They're hoping that they can recoup a couple of mil off of people, with amnesty. But it's going to go over like a lead balloon, y'all. It's going to go over like a lead balloon. And they're not going to be successful at this. They're going to do this, and, you're going to come after every single person who watched the fight illegally. It can't happen. It can't happen. It's not going to happen. An IP address is really, really funny, man. It's a funny thing. And even you can have an IP address that's similar, but that can be the person, they can be going to the wrong house. What they going to do, send feds to your door, kick the damn door in and make you pay the $49.99 or slap you in $100,000 lawsuit? No, man. No. Triller, they're going about this all wrong. They're going about it all wrong. You're never going to be able to compete with these streaming sites. You're just not. You're not going to do it. These guys, they're going to come up with different ways. Y'all remember like back then, 10 years ago, how terrible the streams used to be? And then, you couldn't even watch it, that they were unwatchable. Hell, now you got streams now that look better than pay-per-view. Now, I'm not one of those people that I go to streams a lot because I hate streams. I just hate the content. I hate the fact that you got to keep clicking on these damn ads to get the stuff. And then when you finally get to your fight, then the stream starts to buffer. And some of y'all can get these fire sticks, and, some people do that. But I'd much rather just have a reliable source where I'm paying for it, and then I can actually get the best quality, for my money. I don't mind paying for a pay-per-view if the pay-per-view is worth it. But if the pay-per-view is garbage, no, I'm not going to go get it. And some people are just fed up with just the amount of the quality content. So that would make a person steal it. But, the most common reason is that people, they want to watch the fights, but they don't see the value in actually trying to spend $50, $60, $70 on a damn pay-per-view. It's just not going to happen. And then you got Triller. Triller looking like a damn fool. Triller looking stupid right now. Triller look real stupid right now. I mean, who do you think? Do y'all think that they really going to be able to pursue and press and go after each and every person? You even got the peoples in the third world countries or in the countries like another country. You're not going to be able to get those people. What you going to do? Send feds over to, to Iraq or Asia, wherever the hell else people streaming this stuff from? You're not going to be able to get every person. You're not going to be able to get every single person. This is stupid. Okay? You lost. You lost the bag. And you would have never got that money in the first place. You're saying you're missing out on millions. No, you're not missing out on millions because the people you're talking about, they're stealing it. They wasn't going to buy the damn pay-per-view in the first place. And that's what Triller don't get. They wasn't buying that damn pay-per-view to begin with. So you weren't going to get that money anyway. No matter how hard you try, you were not going to get the money. I think Triller need to chill. And I think they need to go ahead and try to come up with a different way, okay, to get people to actually buy the pay-per-views. To get people to do it. Because number one, it's impossible. You're not going to be able to, sue 6 million people plus. You won't be able to do it. It's not going to happen. Second, you're never going to completely put the streaming people out of business. You're not going to do it. You will not be able to put these people out of business. Streamers are not going to go away. They're going to make changes to their platforms. And guess what? It's going to be in places that you won't even get to them. And when you shut one of these streaming sites down, these guys, they go and they make a whole nother streaming site. And they make it twice as good as the one that y'all shut down. Seriously. They'll be able to capture one or two of these guys and really, put the heat on them. But then you got some of these other streaming sites, man, they've been around for years and years and years they've been around. And it's going to be tough. And I think Triller gonna end up losing more money trying to fight these guys, and people stealing streams. I think they're gonna end up losing a lot of money trying to fight. It is what it is. It's the art. It's the age of streaming. You can't get out of this. You can't get around it. And I think Triller maybe Triller will learn a lesson like Dana White did. Y'all remember all that noise Dana White was talking about? He gonna do this to these people streaming sites. He gonna do that. What did they get Dana White? He failed. My phone finna die, y'all. He failed. Dana White failed miserably at what he was trying to do. And he still be declaring that he's finna get these streaming sites and he finna deal. No, you're not. No, you're not. Trust me. It's not gonna happen.